Hello everyone, this is a re-recording. I don't even know if you call it a re-recording because the first time wasn't really a recording. It was anyway. This is game 2 of the finals of the Strike Down tournament. My internet started cutting out in the middle of this game, so I wanted one clean, complete recording for this game, and this will be in much higher quality than my stream quality is. So, yes, this was the Strike Down tournament, game 2 of the finals. It was broadcast on Saturday, November 22nd, and it will be between the green player on the left side, Illusion in the Void Warthog, with an India Royale pet and 2 blue stars flying behind him, and his opponent, the blue player on the right side, Thekhumi, in the Steampunk Osprey. I actually, when I cast tournaments, I will be honest, I don't remember a lot of specific games, and this one, I know it was kind of back and forth, but I just don't remember specifically what happens. And towards the end, when my internet dropped out, I was really not paying that much of attention because I was kind of freaking out and stressing out over the fact that I'm not going to be able to, or like potentially not going to be able to finish streaming. But it does look like Illusion and Thekhumi are opening very, very similarly and very, very standard. Illusion, as that hog, will be able to knock down those brutes much faster than Thekhumi, although Thekhumi is bringing, okay, and one anti-mech unit in that Seeker just in case Illusion comes to harass, and you know, as the enemy as a Warthog, and you're not really a Helix or anything like that, so it is something that you should worry about. Illusion running out of energy, but will be able to capture that outpost, and Thekhumi grabbing it, or at least his creeps grabbing it. So yeah, now Thekhumi getting an early lead on the mid-fight right now, on the top mid-fight. Illusion doing a quick flyby, might have been able to snipe that tank if he landed and shot there, because Thekhumi was not in the area to respond, but he does realize that Thekhumi has already started the mid-fight, so now he has to start ferrying units himself, or he'll start to fall behind. I would expect one healing unit at least for Illusion because he's not an Osprey. Thekhumi doesn't need it as much, although it would be definitely helpful. And right now, Illusion is still a little bit behind in the mid-fight, although 2 more units are coming out. Thekhumi has, let's see here, yeah, has a couple more units than Illusion has, and a healing unit, even though he is an Osprey. Okay, halfway health, but Illusion doesn't decide to pursue. He was pretty low on energy anyway, so it wasn't really very likely he would have been able to get that kill on Thekhumi. Thekhumi creeps taking that middle outpost for a brief moment in time, but like most mid-fights, it gets knocked back down very, very quickly. And Illusion already making a jammer in anticipation of Thekhumi with coming out with artillery, and actually Thekhumi is now moving out, probably set those on T. I would expect him to do a mass hold position. Oh, but he has been able to bring creeps and take that outpost under his control. What does he have in queue? He has a couple of Jackals. He will be able to get a good unit distract, but goes down to Illusion in the air, and now Illusion has the potential to grab an advantage. Thekhumi did not mass hold those units, and now Illusion will be taking down the jammer. I don't know if that's priority because he's not really going to use artillery, I would assume. But, you know, with 2 tanks coming out, it will be not that hard for Illusion to take these units down. Thekhumi now coming back to the fight. I would assume that he's going to bring his units back. But, oh, actually, Illusion's tanks have not knocked these bulbs down quite yet. And Thekhumi with still some Jackals in the area. Illusion still struggling to stop this attack. Thekhumi bringing his units back. And Illusion's actually lost the majority of his units there. Thekhumi now finally doing a mass hold. And it's now 10 to 14. Thekhumi will be able to keep these units alive. Illusion with almost running out of energy and can't do anything using that air to ground, but has to retreat from the fight. 12 to 16. Thekhumi grabbing that top outpost, and that's a pretty huge point of control. Has only one Gemini over here, you know, to guard it. I kind of would have liked to see Illusion push bottom, knowing that Thekhumi didn't really guard it very well. And it did look like Thekhumi probably wouldn't have scouted a push, but now Illusion just trying to level up, killing a Jackal because that late game hog is so strong, and Thekhumi falling victim to, you know, Illusion's focus fire a few times in that last game. So now Thekhumi will be able to probably reinforce his yeah, top outpost now. Just gonna go with reinforcing, or at least bunkering that single creep and filling up that forward. But it's 19 to 24. Illusion is still he is still 6 upkeep behind, even though he has 2 Gemini in his build queue. But he is now coming out with a roller. I wonder what he's going to do with it. I mean, what he has been doing is leading his pushes with the roller, which is not that, you know, it's pretty common practice to do. He's going to try to get this neutralization. You probably will get it with that level 4. Let's see, level 1 2 2 1. Lots of great upgrades. Two in guns and 1 in weapon value, and 2 in spin up. So yeah, Illusion doing a really mech focused build the entire game, or sorry, the entire tournament. and has been able to finally neutralize that outpost, but I don't really think, I mean, yeah, the creeps are right here. It's not really going to get him that far. I guess it was just to get a little bit more experience, whatever he could get, and now Kumi again grabbing that outpost under his control, but with no energy, he might actually fall victim to the focus fire right now. Illusion forced to retreat now, Kumi retreating as well, so this was kind of a, and I'm a little surprised to see, okay, I was about to say no Seekers here for Kumi, but Kumi does have one out on the field now. Illusion gonna try to get more experience as much as he possibly can. Kumi barely getting back to that outpost before he gets finished off. But yes, 30 to 36, majority of the Kumi's units are split. So majority split doesn't actually make sense, but yes, they are split, and he can't really do, you know, one big, huge mass push because he has to defend both sides, or both areas, this top outpost and this bottom outpost here. He has sent some Jackals out. I'm not really sure what this will get him. Illusion will have to respond to this because it will just be at his fort, and he hasn't come back to respond to it quite yet. And now the box does appear, and oh, Kumi fails to pick it up. Illusion does grab it, so it does look like Illusion will be able to. No, he drops the box. He runs out of energy and trying to grab it. Kumi is here and drops it one more time right before he gets to his outpost, and does look like Kumi will be able to get to the box back to his outpost. Wow! So Kumi with a lot. Wow! It was just coincidental. I don't know if you can even call that coincidental, but running out of energy, Illusion forced to drop the box not once, but twice because he was trying to retrieve it before Kumi could get it. Kumi kind of messing up the micro with the initial box pickup. He could have got it, but he was never able to actually, you know, pick that box up even though he was directly over it. And Kumi now doing a quick scout, but oh, he will go down to Illusion right now. But he was able to grab the box, was very, very happy about that. And Illusion saying capital, all caps, yes now. Gonna try to neutralize this outpost. Will probably easily get it with 2 Longhorn and his Warthog Fire. Kumi, with plenty in his build queue, will be able to respond to this, but he will probably go down to neutral. I would assume he'd grab creeps on the way out, yes. So he will be able to retake this outpost under his control. Illusion sniping the Jammer, not a huge loss for Kumi. It's not that many credits compared to losing a Longhorn. And he is here to heal his, or sorry, a Gemini, or a tank in general. But he is here to heal the Gemini and is going to be keeping his units alive. But Illusion one more time neutralizing this outpost, but I do think that Kumi will get the better of this exchange. He will lose the Gemini on the top over here. Oh no, does grab it. Beautiful micro, hides it behind his other tank. Illusion losing 2 of his Longhorn. Kumi losing absolutely nothing except for control of that outpost, which he'll easily get right back. And now Illusion, oh, wandering roller because of creeps, I guess. But yeah, right now Kumi pumping out generators. Oh yeah, he's way over his unit cap, because he actually has lost that top outpost. I don't know if he'll probably be close to his unit cap once. Yeah, okay. But the generators will start to come out right now. I would assume Illusion would do the same thing pretty soon, just because he is now at 44 out of 45, and Kumi going all the way back to his fort to socket that generator. Illusion now making a force at the top, I guess preventing, or at least in anticipation of Kumi pushing top. I would think that Kumi should scout it before he pushes up, or before he pushes out. And right now Illusion just trying to get the focus on Kumi right now. That's what he's been doing pretty much the entire tournament. And Illusion now finally bringing out a generator, so both players will start to mass more units, but Kumi slightly ahead, 58 to 47. Actually, that's pretty significantly ahead, and he will start to make more generators and get even further ahead. That top outpost under his control will give him more upkeep, or sorry, yeah, but both more upkeep and more income. And so now pumping out some Seekers, it's definitely a really important thing to do against this strong Warthog player. And yeah, Kumi is doing quick scout again. Illusion just making defensive lines. It's pretty much the only thing you can do at this point, but spreading out, or okay, not spreading out, but allocating some rollers over here. No roller, okay, 1 roller at the top over here, but Kumi now doing another flyby. I'm not really sure what he's trying to get out of this scout, but he really needs to stay away from Illusion's focus fire, which can kill him in a matter of like 2 or 3 seconds, especially as just an, you know, not a hog as well, or a paladin or something like that. He is an Osprey, kind of tanky, but nothing compared to a warthog or a paladin or something like that. But yeah, now just pumping out more and more tanks. I would assume more generators will come out, just pumping out more jackals. Actually, I think he's trying to get a little bit more chip damage against that fort, which he actually got a pretty good amount. That initial time he sent out 4 jackals for that distract. And he might be doing the same exact thing that he did in Duel in the last game, which was trying to get a distract for the you know, so he can actually grab the box over Illusion, but might go down again. Yes, he does. So the distracting jackals is not going to be able to keep Illusion away from getting that kill, and pretty much Illusion has learned from the previous tricks, I think, and he is no longer going to get distracted by Kumi's jackals. And Illusion doing quick scout, seeing if he can snipe anything. Can't really do anything, just decides to go for another neutralization, but Kumi's going to grab creeps on the way back, I would guess. Fully socketing generators now. He has 2 sockets open here, he has 2 sockets open here, and 2 sockets open at the mid, so he has plenty of room to make even more and more units and just mass up even further. Again, neutralization, but the creeps come out, so it's not really that productive. I would think that Kumi might want to start stationing some Seekers somewhere around his outpost, so Illusion can't really do that and get anywhere with that. But either way, I think it might even be beneficial for Thekhumi, because Thekhumi, every time Illusion knocks down those bulbs, he is able to, Kumi's able to retake it and get experience. But now Thekhumi moving out, I don't know if he even saw this. Did he even scout? Because there are plenty of units here. Is he going to switch to T or something like that? I'm not really sure what the point is here, but going with a distractive Gemini at the front, but Illusion focusing him all the way there, and he will lose almost all of his units if he gets killed right now. Thekhumi getting aired to ground by Illusion. Illusion next to his fort with plenty of energy, and Thekhumi gonna go down, and there's no mech support now here. There's two rollers here absorbing damage from all these Gemini. These Gemini barely doing any damage to these rollers, and now Kumi's army is just getting completely demolished. Illusion dropping with his ultimate. Thekhumi now coming to support his units, but it's going to be very, very, you know, it's pretty much done now. Thekhumi bringing more units and probably realizes there's nothing to support. Now needs to bring his units back and try to retreat what he can, but everything has been killed. Illusion with a counter push, pretty much the natural reaction, and probably set that on T. And Thekhumi desperately trying to make, you know, reinforce his units, but does scout that. And what will he do now? Will he pull back? I mean, pulling back is probably the good idea right now, just because there is no real hope to survive this this attack. He's coming out with a couple more. Oh, and Illusion grabbing the box. So yeah, Thekhumi not able to distract Illusion in this time. And Thekhumi with 20, or you know, Illusion now with 20,000 more credits, and it's now Illusion way ahead, 70 to 34. And right, yeah. So Illusion is it has the upper hand in this fight now, just because Thekhumi pushed out, got himself killed, and I'm not really sure why he decided to push out, because there were so many defensive units for Illusion. Even if he was able to support it with his mech, even if Illusion was distracted, I don't know how far he could have gotten with just the units he had down there alone, maybe whatever support he decided to bring out. But now Thekhumi and Illusion, it's like the roles have been flipped. Thekhumi now making the defensive line, Illusion with that middle outpost under his control. So will Thekhumi be able to hold here, or will Illusion do just like a mass double push? And I don't know. Thekhumi is just, yeah, just with the defensive line, just needs to mass as many units as he possibly can. He only has, it's 78 to 41, so Thekhumi is, or Illusion is pretty much a 2-to-1 advantage against Illusion right now, and Illusion just massing up his units as well. Thekhumi sensing push, I would assume, after all this scouting. Thekhumi either needs to make a move or really needs to hold his line and figure out how. I don't know how he could actually do it with his current loadout right now, but he does have the Healing Nova ability, so that will help quite a lot if he is actually defending against the push that Illusion is going to make sometime soon. Another Gemini getting pumped out by the Thekhumi. Will he try to hit unit cap and then move out, or will he just try to hold as much as he possibly can? It depends on how Illusion wants to push. Illusion can push through the top here, and he will go for this close outpost here, but if Illusion pushes this at the same time, it's two areas that is you know, under, it's going to be under pressure, and Thekhumi has to worry about two areas, and he has half the upkeep, or like something like 60% of the upkeep that Illusion has, something like that. And now Thekhumi doing a quick scout. I don't know what he's trying to do here, but maybe he's gonna, you know, maybe he's just taking a look at what Illusion. He just needs to constantly scout just in case Illusion pushes out, and almost getting focused again, but grabs his, or not grabs, but flies over that outpost so he can actually survive, and lands just in case next to his units, because he doesn't want to get focused by Illusion right now. That would be probably the worst thing that would happen, because if he goes down, Illusion can push and easily get the, you know, get map control, like full map control. And Thekhumi just taking his time, waiting for Illusion to make a move, does seem like, but now it does seem like Thekhumi is starting to ferry 59 out of 69, and so he still has a way to go if he wants to hit Unicap, pumping out another Gemini, and Illusion just taking the, you know, the normal safe road, just pumping out more Gemini, or sorry, generators, and just trying to make more and more, you know, get even more and more units. It does look like Thekhumi has everything right here in the middle, and Illusion doesn't really, I don't know if he's aware that Thekhumi has stationed everything here. And Illusion does scout it now. Thekhumi now mass selecting, and he is sending out now. Illusion with has not moved out quite yet, or like hasn't even scouted that Thekhumi has really moved out. And Thekhumi now with a single Gemini, gonna harass the generator. And Illusion said, don't push main road. Sad face, but there was a lot of tanks over here for Thekhumi moving out, getting bottlenecked with those bridges. And will Thekhumi go down one more time? It does look like he will. Illusion with such good dogfighting. Thekhumi goes down, and all of his units are left alone. Will Illusion be able to reallocate his units? Oh, he's just going to go for the base race. Thekhumi calling GG, that push. And I don't know if Thekhumu's calling GG because he thought he lost, or because he thinks he has a chance here. The rollers are going to block these Gemini, but there is nothing but rollers here, so the rollers won't do that much damage. So the Gemini will eventually kill them and get right past them. Thekhumu's units are dripping out, and they're really, really spaced out. Illusion's bottom push is moving. Illusion's top push is moving, but Thekhumu's mid push is way further than Illusion's is right now. Let's see if Illusion can actually stop this. I don't think he can. He really needs to win the base race, but his units are behind. His units are just passing Thekhumu's close just now, right here. But or I mean forward, but Kumi's units are passing Illusions close. So now Kumi just I don't know, grabbing creeps or something like that. I'm not really sure why. He really needs to focus on supporting his push, because that's pretty much his only shot. He's way ahead of Illusion, and Illusion now trying to defend against this, not using his ultimate ability to tank damage while his Longhorn stay alive, but his Longhorn are actually going down now, and Illusion has absolutely nothing to save him right now. Kumi microing his gem out of the corner. These units are just now getting the fort. Kumi has Illusion less than half of his health. Will Kumi be able to get this finish here? Kumi with all of his units freaking out, moving over here, but he does have a lot of focus on the corner. Illusion's units are already here, but it's a little bit too late, and Kumi is going to be able to get this win, and he is the strike down champion. And Illusion saying no. Oh man, wow. Kumi pretty much lost that game once he sent out those units. Once he sent those units from the mid and got killed, and from there it was all Illusion's game, but Kumi massing up everything from the middle and Illusion not moving out pretty much. I mean, I don't know if you can really call that a critical mistake, but Illusion definitely had enough at several points in that game after Kumi lost his initial army to move out and gain more outpost control, overwhelm whatever Kumi has at the time, and yeah, just double push, take one of those outposts, and then make your way from there. That's pretty standard. But Kumi, realizing he had pretty much no chance, he had to move as, you know, not move, but make the first move, get ahead of Illusion, allocated all of his units right there at the mid, sent, but he went down. He got killed after he was trying to get more distraction on Illusion to prevent Illusion from mounting a defense. But it turned out that was enough, and that is it. Kumi has won the Strike Down tournament and is our new champion. So congratulations to the Kumi. Great tourney. If you haven't seen the rest of the videos, check the entire playlist. Everything was streamed off of Twitch and exported to YouTube. Everything's going to be assembled. If you're watching this in the earlier stages of this posting, it'll probably be a little bit later where everything will be put together. We had extra matches casted by Dissonant, and so we'll have a lot of tournament coverage. And if you missed the tournament, just sit back, relax, and watch it in the entire thing. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the Strike Down tournament. I'm very happy to bring it to you. Grizzly Wing is the faction that has brought it to you, and you know, make sure to thank everyone in the back end that was supporting it, because they are the unsung heroes and they are really the ones that deserve the thanks. So guys, great job, Illusion and Kumi. Incredibly impressive performances by both of them the entire day, but it is Kumi that was able to take the championship, and yeah, takes it home. All right guys, this is RUY, and that was the Strike Down tournament. See you next time.